so what this is, let me get a couple more pins, is the back of the bodice.
Ooh,
and part of the front.
We're getting hardcore now.
We're getting hardcore now. And there's your zipper so you can get in and out.
Yeah.
And then this is where the ties go, and doing this experiment shows me that I need to change that line a little bit. So it's not overlapping like that, but that's why we're doing this. And so then this tucks down, so it's down, but we won't finish doing that. And so some of the boning is actually in there. There's pieces of boning in this one that hold it nice and stiff, and there will be boning there. But your sister has the machine right now. It's like perfect adding to the shadow and adding to the brightness of the edge. So it just looks like
we're sewing all of the layers together.
Crazy.
These are the layers for the panels?
Yes.
Yeah, for the panels.
Interfacing, muslin, and the shiny.
Yep. So this adds some stiffness to the bottom and top edge so it doesn't roll around on you.
Yay.
And then the cotton underneath the satin adds enough body to the fabric so that it's not all wrinkly and wiggly.
There you have it.
And so
we've got
this is the back.
Rough draft.
Yep, so we've got the back and halfway around the sides, and she's putting together the 4 front panels.
Yay!
And then we will be able to fit it on you.
Hallelujah.
We will be able to go, yes, this is it. Or, oops, let's fix this little bit here, but just little bits.
Yeah.
Little
bits.
Well, to get onto the attire and beauty budget, don't I just click on?
So she's just sewing it all together. So, Mom, what are we doing right now?
We're going through the wedding checklist.
On the knot?
On the knot.
And we're looking at the budget stuff.
Budget stuff right now.
Apparently she's typing things in and it's not working.
No, not too well.
I don't know.
But it's fun. It's a good thing to do while they're working on the dress.
Yep. They're all there working hard. We're hardly working. No, I'm kidding.
No, we're working hard.
We're working on it.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure out hopefully yardage today so we can go shopping next week hopefully, which would be super nice.
So what we're doing now is putting in the boning. You can see I've got some pieces in here now, and some pieces I just have pinned in place because I'm gonna put there. And so this is the boning for the center front. We're still working on the fitting on the bust area. So you open up the seam. You've got all of the fabric here to one side. So all of the layers, and the only thing I've got open here is the seam. And so I'm laying the boning, which comes inside a little cloth package.
Yep.
Here's the plastic boning that sits
inside
inside.
of it.
And so laying that so it's right down the middle of the seam. And so this part here is going to fold over, and so I want to make sure my boning is not all the way to the end. It's just to the place where it's going to fold over. And so that's why it's down from the top. And so I'm going to lay this over and make sure I've only got the one seam layer here held open. Put that in place, and if you're not experienced sewer, you might want to pin it.
Don't do it.
Well, no. You just would maybe want to put pins in place. Okay. But I can just hold it in place because I've done this a lot.
Yes.
So I'm just going to hold it down the middle there. Put down my presser foot. Now the key, what you missed, previous exciting footage of all of us shouting, would be if you manage to sew quickly on top of the plastic, you can break your needle, and all of a sudden it goes spraying.
That's not a good thing.
It was exciting.
But it was not a good thing.
But it was not a good thing, and we are down to one needle, so we really don't want to break this needle. Because otherwise we have to go to the store, which we could do, but we don't want to have to do today. And so I'm just sewing. You can see there's little stitches on either side of the boning here. Can you see those? Kind of, sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
And so you just basically want to sew on top of that, because then you know you're not sewing on the plastic.
Ooh. You have to
So
be really careful not to go on the plastic.
and at the bottom right now this boning is longer than it needs to be, but I'm going to stop sewing before I hit that bottom edge.
Okay.
Because we're still in the mock-up phase here. So now I'm only sewing on the one part for this because we're still in mock-up mode.
Yes.
But if it were the real thing, then I would turn the whole thing around and I would do the same thing on the other side.
Okay.
So the boning is really sewn in there. But
right.
we're not going to do that right now. So that's how you sew in boning. And now you can see underneath here it's got the stiffness.
All right.
Looks like flower
But
petals
it's
coming
zipped
down.
right up and it fits you like a dream. Here, let's
Yep.
back up so you can see yourself.
Yeah, better lighting, please. Look at that.
Here. So we're gonna pin your boobs.
That's beautiful. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
There's where it would lace up.
Yep, and a little grommet.
And we'll put the grommets in there and tie that in. And
So they'll be
it's
lacing.
crisscrossing a little too much there at the bottom, but I've
That's
already
all right.
adjusted the pattern for that.
Oh, it is beautifully fitted. Threads, yes.
So if you have your thing fitted correctly, when you zip it up, magically it will fit like that.
Look at how perfect.
Good phrasing there, dear.
boobs.
Okay,
But yes,
so
the
the top
perfection.
edge is not correct, and so, but I just want to check the fit of everything else. Looks pretty good.
Strike a pose.
Look at how
Yes.
beautiful.
Or the true one where you're like slumped forward.
So the line in the back, if you want to spin
Yeah,
around
there you go.
for a different
My
second,
leg.
sweetie. So is that it's got a little bit of a lump there because I was doing this kind of goofy, but basically that line looks good to you?
Right under the
Beautiful line.
like an inch under the shoulder blade.
Yep. I love how low it is.
Hello, can you go?
Yeah.
Okay, now face me
But-
again, and let's.
Gonna-
I don't feel like it's falling
Are you gonna
off.
seam rip the
all.
middle part to see where she wants the end to be on that, or?
Yeah, so we're gonna tuck and roll, so to speak. So
Try with all the fabric.
so it's gonna be a little wrinkly at the moment, but we'll get there.
Does
So
she look like
that's-
a princess yet?
That's about as low as that top edge, and we're not down in the middle
No,
yet.
right.
But the top edge can be and still hold you in, but it doesn't have to be that low. It could be a little higher to give it more of a swooshy shape.
Swooshy shape.
Well, okay.
Is that how the sweetheart usually goes?
Yeah, it
Well,
goes
this
like
is
a
what I'm
heart, like
thinking.
woo.
Yeah, it goes like a heart. So that's this is as low as it could be,
Uh-huh.
and follow your bra line. But you see, it's sort of a straight. You're getting
Well,
tired
it's
of
gotta
this.
end
You're
in
out
a
of
couple
decisions.
more.
I'm out of decisions. I know, I think it was a little bit.
There.
Yeah.
Now you're centered.
Yeah, I wasn't centered completely.
Okay, like this. Centered.
That was not very zen.
No, it was
I'm-
pretty fast.
She's not a very zen girl.
No, not really.
That was a high-speed Christian centering.
Ah.
Not gonna waste time. But this one you can see goes
I
higher up.
I think I like that shape.
Yeah.
For sure.
I like
So-
the left one.
Because that's the sweetheart
Perspective,
line.
maybe. Yeah. Hi, Mom. Pins in the mouth. That's how we roll. Chris and the crossing.
We're pinning
one,
on
Chris. Now we got
the
to get the
tulle
cross.
option, which we will try it on Lily as well. But first we gotta put it on the dummy. So that's what she's here for.
Mm-hmm. To be a dummy.
Thank you.
I'm prepared. Here. This is me, and I am here. This is me, and I am here.
We have a lot of extra threads now.
Oh, yes.
Huh, how did it suddenly get tighter?
Step in.
Step into the mushroom. Marshmallow. Whatever you want to call it. Now, I really look like a Disney princess now.
Well, you need
The
it
purple
under.
and the pink?
Yeah.
Like, no, like one of those fairies.
We'll tuck
that used
this
to
under
pull,
after right now. We're just
okay.
going to put it over the top just so I can tie it.
Used to pull the string on, and then they flew around like those fairy
birds.
things. Those what are they called? Sky dancers, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah.
Sky dancers.
Look at you being a fairy.
This thing wants to stick out.
Yep.
It's like, hello. Hello, goodbye.
Hello, I am here. Goodbye, I am gone. Alright.
You should have some extra
Usually get a better
sticking out here.
view in the mirror.
Put your hair where you're gonna have it. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not liking the
You're not liking that? That's okay. That can go away. We just needed to test it.
Hooray! Decisions!
Yay! Now turn here because there's better lighting. There we go. Yep, so.
But we ixnayed this.
Yes.
Yeah, you